I have with me Mr. Vivek Gambhir, MD and CEO of Godrej Consumer Products. Thank you so much for speaking to BloombergQuint. You all are coming up with new innovations in the home insecticide segment. What are they and by when are they expected in the market?
We've already launched two exciting innovations. One was an innovation in the personal repellents segment, which allows us to really tap the big market of out-of-home repellents. And Goodnight Fabric Roll-On is the big innovation there. Last month, we've also launched a hit anti-roach gel stick, which again is a very unique product to kill roaches at a very affordable price of 30 rupees. And so these are the two innovations that we will scale up. Over the second half of the year, there are a couple of other innovations in repellents, along with some other products in other pests that we will launch.
Okay, can you also elaborate which are the other products that you're looking at in the second half of the year?
Apart from these, I think we have some launches that have been planned, both in personal care and in hair colors. And we will look at the economic environment and then make a call in terms of how many launches we do in the second half of the year.
Okay. You've already taken some price increases in the soap segment. Are you looking at taking more price increases?
Not at the moment. I think the expectation is that palm oil prices could come down in the future. We have reasonable covers right now. So we've already withdrawn some consumer offers, which led to an implicit price increase. So right now we are comfortable where we are. We'll wait and see where the situation unfolds. But right now the focus will be on driving volume growth.
Okay. Your performance in Indonesia has been flat in the quarter. When do we see a revival there?
Yeah, Indonesia has actually been a disappointment for the whole year. And what's interesting about Indonesia is that obviously the macro environment has been challenging, but we've been hurt badly because of a very poor insecticide season with excessive rainfall. The non-HI part of the portfolio has done quite well with almost double-digit growth last quarter. So we are really hoping that this year you will see a strong recovery in Indonesia, aided by favorable macros along with a very exciting innovation pipeline.
Okay. How do we see your volume growth in the first half of the financial year FY18, especially with GST coming into play? That's expected to hurt volume growth initially.
It'll be very difficult for me to give you a sense of volume growth in the first half of the year. What we are hoping for is that for the entire year, we are working towards high single digit or low double digit volume growth. But in the first half of the year, we really have to wait and see what happens as far as GST implementation timing is concerned, what happens to channel inventory. I don't think GST, the flux in GST will actually lead to any effect on consumer demand. Demand should still hold quite strong, but there might be some adjustments in channel inventory, which is why it's difficult to give you a sense of what the volume growth will be in the first half of the year. Definitely for the full year though, we are targeting high single digit, if not that, double digit volume growth.